Welcome back to 843 TV here at the Golf House on Spring Island. John Strother is joining us now. He is the broker in charge of Spring Island Realty. John, it's always great to be here and be with you to learn all about Spring Island. But for those who do not know, what is Spring Island Realty?
Well, Spring Island Realty is, I guess, like everything else at Spring Island. It's kind of unique. It's owned by the members here. They bought the company about 10 years ago. And they did that in order to basically control our message. We're such a, not peculiar, but just unique, unique community in the sense that we have a separate membership. And the big challenge is to explain to people who we are, why this would fit for them before they even come here to look at houses and things like that. So, we're member owned, which is totally unusual.
So members meaning the homeowners, the
yes,
property
the
owners.
400 members here.
So you're investing not only in your home, but in the community itself and the real estate so that you can make sure that your message is, like you mentioned, uniform and really to the heart of what you want to get across. So
exactly.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, it is.
Now, we always have an opportunity to talk about a great property when we come out here and see new things. I understand you've got another one coming up. Tell us about that one.
Well, we've got the Pointer Cottage. We have 4 little red cottages and down in Walker Landing, and they're little 2-bedroom cottages. They're adorable. Pointer Cottage, the couple there, they've decided to buy a bigger house and spend more time here, or to build a house on the marsh. They haven't decided yet, but they do know they want to sell this. It's a 2-bedroom cottage. It's about 15 years old. They've owned it for the entire 15 years. They've been so happy using it as a second home. They've completely renovated this house. New roof, insides, remodeled. I mean, new showers, kitchens, everything. It's a brand new cottage. It's really adorable. You can sit on the porch. You can look at the horses in the morning when the sun's coming up and the mist is on the paddocks. You can walk over to the shrimp pond, go shrimping. You can go down to the fitness center, walk down there and take classes or get a massage and eat at the River House. So it's a great location. And they're also available for our rental program to other members who may not have a house here or may need extra space. But that's a wonderful little 2-bedroom that's available for around $375. So that's a great buy.
Now, I've learned in the past, when you say cottage, it doesn't necessarily mean small. Although it's 2 bedrooms, give us an idea how large the house is.
Well, this is small.
Okay.
This is a true cottage, and it's probably about 1,500 square feet. It's adorable. It looks like just a little southern shack. It's just really charming.
Now, you also have a home site that you're highlighting right now on Spring Island Drive. So tell us a little bit about that one.
Yes, I love this home site. It's I think lot number 51, Spring Island Drive, and it's almost 5 acres. And so what does 5 acres mean? Well, I don't know. So it's about 100 yards wide and over 200 yards deep. I mean, this is a big lot, beautiful trees. The marshes and the Colton River in the distance. It's just a wonderful view. You've got palmetto trees, pine trees, oak trees, a high elevation. You could build virtually anything that you would want here. It's just, it's room to breathe, privacy. It's close to Bonnie Shore, just a couple miles away from Walker Landing, so it's still close to everything, but the ultimate privacy. So you could build a little cottage or a big cottage, whichever you'd want to do. And
I always like to mention this for those who may not know. When you're in Spring Island, you're secluded, but you're not too far, in reality, from a lot of different areas that you can access fairly close. Hilton Head and Beaufort and Bluffton and the Okatee area. So you're secluded, you're in this beautiful place all your own, but you can actually get to some fairly close places. So I think that's a big plus.
Oh, it is. It's huge. And the places that you're close to, this region is still authentic. It's very popular. It's a really area that people are really focused in on coming to because of the weather, the charm. Beaufort, 300-year-old town. Savannah, 300-year-old.
Of course, Savannah, yeah. Charleston.
Charleston's very close. Old Town Bluffton has got a completely different
Yes.
vibe, but that's incredible. And then Hilton Head, the environment here, the focus on, we have two focuses. One south of the Broad is on growth, and the one north of the Broad is on conservation and conservancy. So, you know, you can turn left and go one way, you can turn right and go the other way and have a wonderful time. There's always something going on. But
That's
here, we've got water surrounding us and only 400 families on this 3,000-acre island. So it's like, you know, I've got my own little private paradise.
And you mentioned that the 400 families are a tight-knit group, and you can get to know different people and have those relationships form. So share a little bit about that. We were talking about that ourselves.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a peculiar thing. People say, well, how do I get to know people here? You know, there's so few people here. And for me, it would be more difficult to move to a big city where there's 1 million people to meet people than come here, because people here, it's like when you're in school or when you're in camp or when you're an expat or when you're in college. You're bound together by this group. Here we are. There are all kinds of different things going on. So let's experience them. Let's see what we can do together. And it's all in a supportive environment. So the relationships you make here are stronger than relationships you probably make anywhere in your life. You know, it's a really incredible place.
Well, there's so much more we could talk about, but I think that's a wonderful way to end because we're out of time. So
Yeah.
John, thank you for sharing all about the wonderful amenities here at Spring Island as always, and thank you for watching another episode of 843 TV, where communities come to speak.